Hi guys, welcome to our podcast this week. This week I want to talk to you about the 6 things every workplace believer should know. You know, over the years I've been training leaders in 26 different countries I've been to. You know, there are a few things I've learned over that time that helps me understand the real needs of the average worker, the CEO, the executive, whatever area that you're in. I've learned that there are certain things that you need to know to be successful and to experience the power of God in your work-life call. And so I want to review those with you today. And the first one is understanding your purpose. You know, years ago, a friend of mine who was actually on my board, she was an executive coach. And she came to me one day and she said, Os, I think you understand your gifts and your talents, but I don't think you understand why God made you. And I said, well, that's a very interesting thing to say. Can you really know that? And she said, well, I think you can. And so she took me through a little exercise that was life-changing. And it only took a couple of hours. And at the end of that, I came away with a statement that I believe is a true statement of why God made Os Hillman. And that is, God made Os Hillman to be an articulator and shepherd of foundational ideas that lead to transformation. Now that statement was true of me before I was a Christian. As a golf pro, I could articulate and shepherd you in your golf game to make you a better golfer. As an ad agency owner, I could articulate the problem with your business and shepherd you through a process to transform your business. And now as a Christian leader, I help leaders like yourself discover how to really transform your life so that you can live a full and successful life in the kingdom of God through your business. The second thing I discovered was almost every believer I have run into struggles with hearing God. They simply feel like they're inadequate. They feel like they're just reasoning things out and they don't really understand how to develop a sensitive hearing ear to hear God's voice. And so there are 10 ways that we've discovered that you can hear God. And so we've articulated that in our trainings. And so we help leaders understand how God speaks to you personally. You see, not everybody hears God the same way. And so we help you understand that. The third thing is we help you understand God's view of work and calling. Every person needs to understand why God blesses businesses, why He even cares about business. You know, Deuteronomy 8:18 says that God gives us the ability to create wealth, and thereby we establish His kingdom on the earth. And then Colossians 3:23 said, whatever you do, do unto the Lord. It's the Lord Christ you are serving, and therein is your inheritance. So those 2 verses alone is packed with things that we need to understand about the kingdom and how we are to operate in the kingdom. If I asked you, when is the last time you experienced the power of God in your work life, what would you say? When is the last time you saw a miracle in your work life? What would you say? When is the last time you led someone to Christ or he had a healing as a result of you touching that life? Well, you know, in the New Testament, in Acts 5, it says the apostles performed many miraculous signs in the public colonnade where the people could see them. And so it wasn't in the church. Jesus didn't take people to church to get healed. He did His activity in the marketplace. And so that's what you and I need to better understand. The fourth thing is overcoming hindrances. You know, life is filled with a lot of hurt and pain. And if you're a person that was raised in a difficult life circumstances, you probably have some leftover pain with that. It may even cause you to have some type of an addiction or some habit that you have struggled dealing with. You may even have difficulty seeing yourself as being loved by God. This is an area that we try to help leaders go to the root of that issue in order that you can be healed of that and that you can have a healthy relationship with God. And that involves various things that we help you understand and help you identify in your life. The fifth area is the area of culture influence. We're living in a culture that is fast moving toward wokeism and socialism, and I've never seen the deterioration of our culture faster in the last year than I have in my lifetime. And so how does a Christian exist in that? How do we deal with a culture that tells us that a girl is a boy and a boy is a girl? How do we deal with that? How do we deal with children being encouraged to change their identities? How do we deal with so many things that go against the Christian value system that we all believe in? Well, we try to help you understand that in our training. And then the final area that I believe every believer must understand is a biblical foundation of finances. How do you prepare yourself to have the resources that you need when you get to be my age? And so I help people understand how to do that and understand the signs of the times with the crypto world and all that's going on in the Bitcoin and just the crypto investment world. And so we try to help you understand those things. And so that's why I want to encourage you to come be with me on October the 1st at our live Change Agent workshop. It's an all-day workshop in Atlanta, in Alpharetta, Georgia. And, we haven't had a live workshop in person in 3 years. And I really miss the connection with people. And Pamela and I will be sharing in that. And we would love to have you join us if you'll just link to our website at changeagentworkshop.org. changeagentworkshop.org, and you'll learn information about that. We would especially like for you to bring a young person, bring a son or daughter, and we gave a special discount to those that are under 30. So please encourage someone that's young to come with you. Be a mentor to that person. And our pre-registration deadline is September the 10th. So you want to make sure you register before that time to take advantage of the discounts there. So thanks for letting me share a few of these thoughts. Those are the 6 areas that I'm going to cover in our workshop, and we'll unpack them in depth. And you'll get a full workshop. You get lunch is provided, and so we'll get to know each other really well on October the 1st. So I hope that you can make it. Just click on the link provided here to changeagentworkshop.org. God bless. Take care.